Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 3rd of September 2020 and welcome to video number 251. Today I want to talk about how and why really the pain might be the pain or the pain of failure might be the best way for you to find success. And listen, that might sound vague, but if you are in this situation when something went wrong and I don't know, maybe your life just, crashed. Maybe you lost some money, maybe you lost the job that you loved, maybe you lost a partner, maybe someone close to you died. And your life looks like it basically crashed. You feel bad, you feel angry, you feel extremely sad or miserable. Then I want you to kind of understand that the pain that you're going through in most of this, not in everyone, but in most of the situation, might be the way for you to achieve your success much faster and much better to some degree than previously. And let me explain. So many of us know when they said no, when whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and we say yeah, I know it's like a cliche, everybody says that. But if you look close enough and go into the details, you want to see why this saying is having some merit. Why this thing might work, because that will explain to you what this thing is trying to tell you. Because first of all, you need to understand that the first thing that you'll know about the failure is the pain. And we all know that pain is the best motivator. Unfortunately, it's much better motivator than something that you want, because you're afraid of pain. And unfortunately, it works much better. But another thing that it's amazing to see when you're in this position, when everything just crashed and burned, and you feel pain. One thing that you, in 99% of the cases, will see is complete clarity what you really wanted. Now you know what you didn't want, so now everything becomes like, you have this laser focus now. The clarity is amazing, because now you know exactly what you wanted. You know exactly what is the thing that you really, really want from this situation, or from this thing that you're trying to build. Because many times you might think that this is it, you might think that this is that, but only when you kind of pushed against the wall, now you know it's obvious. So the first thing that you're gonna get is clarity, and pain will help you immensely in it. Second thing that it'll bring to you, if you give yourself time to kind of look what happened and just kind of dissect this whole situation, why you end up here, you'll start to see that there will be some things that you may see listed, or you may see that you may, I could do this better, I could not do that, I could think about it faster, or I could, maybe I could think about it at all because I did, and that's why I'm here. And then you might kind of find out that there's wisdom in that. Because let's say it straight, this is not the last situation you're struggling with. Life is not just one thing that happened, then everything is just upward spiral. Kind of the contrary. So that's why one of the things that you want to do is learn your lessons. Learn from your experience. Learn from these terrible lessons, not to be able to be able not to repeat them. So that's why I want you, especially now when you're in this situation and when you still feel pain, you still feel miserable, you still feel terrified from what happened, I want you to list all those things that you might do better. Because if you compare this situation that you're just going through to the situation that you end up being in a few years, maybe you'll remember, oh, last time I forgot about the financial side. Last time I forget to ask what my spouse would think, or what she or he wants. In our case, she probably, yeah. Maybe you'll think, maybe it would be better because my business hurt. It would be better to talk to my people who are in joint venture with, or whatever. What is their perspective? Was they, for some apparent reason, they didn't want to talk about it, and then now they're gone. And then you'll remember this lesson, just because you were able to list it now. But many times we've got this tendency, when the situation is fixed, everything comes back to normal, we kind of forget about the lessons. Forget about the things that now are clear because you still feel pain. So that's why, first of all, not only gain the clarity, understand what you really want, but second, learn the lessons, the small things that you may want to remember for the next time, to get out of the situation like this much faster, much easier, or even be prepared before time. And then point number 3, not in every situation, but in most of the situation is not over yet. And I like to compare it to kind of a massage situation. Sometimes you have to push the pain point, because if you massage it, then you're able to heal to some degree, because you feel much better because someone just pushed you and it hurt, but then it feels much better. And many times I had my friend who was going to a masseuse, and she was massaging as sports people, and he said that he was literally wanted to kill her when she was doing this. But 15 minutes later, he was completely fixed. He had issues with his neck or something, or with his back. It hurt a lot. He cried like a baby. But then she fixed him, just because she kind of massaged his muscles that he has issues with, or something like this. But that's the same thing happens with your life. If someone dies, there's nothing you can do. And now maybe it's a time to grieve and just kind of process it all. But in most of the cases, this situation is not, or will not be life-threatening or completely finished, like in situation of death. So that's why, if you put all of this together, now you've got clarity. Now you've got some strategies, which some of them might be still applicable to the situation if you want to fix it. And now if you see that the situation is not over yet, and I can just go extreme to one side for this pain that I feel right now, that it all crashed, but now let me go back with the kind of doubling down on this, because now I've got the clarity and I've got the strategies. So maybe now I'll be able to fix it, because now I really know what I want, and I know how to get there. So that's why this is what I want you to take from this video. If you're in a situation of pain, if you're in a situation that you feel that your life is basically crushed on floor, first of all, just don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by emotions. It's good to have them because they teach us, but don't get yourself overwhelmed. And then learn what is really the thing that I want. What is clear right now that I really wanted from all of this. Second, what did you learn? What are the things, what are the strategies, what are the things that you forgot that maybe now I'll be able to use at least some of them to repair this whole situation and go extremely to the other end and win this whole thing. And 3, I want you to remember that in most of the situation, this quote from Brian Dyson will completely be valid. He says that nothing is really over until the moment you decided to stop trying. So that's why, think about it, and just now when you see what you want and see the strategy, just go full on, because now it will be, maybe it will be much easier for you right now because of what you experience to achieve success in what you wanted. Think about it and do something about it, because if you won't stop, there's always a chance. So reach for it. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Sorry. And tell me what you think. What is your experience? And maybe and I'm sure that there will be something that I could be learned from you. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, just give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.